A man was escorted out of Donald Trump's rally in Minneapolis, Minnesota, or as he says,
Minneapolis.
So this brave gentleman was kicked out of Trump's rally at the Target Center, where the Minnesota Lynx and Timberwolves play their home games, for wearing a Colin Kaepernick jersey. The rally had not begun when the man was booted from the Klan rally. Fox 9 reported security members were already removing people from the crowd. Another outlet reported the station says it's not clear why exactly he was being booted from the rally. This is how Trump supporters and the GOP rule. Free speech for all, except if you're nearly a Super Bowl winning quarterback protesting the injustices minorities face in America, a fact the large majority at this rally are oblivious to. What they see in Kaepernick and his jersey is simply a man who went against their dear leader, Donald Trump, when actually it's the opposite. Colin Kaepernick paid the president no mind. The protest was orchestrated to bring awareness to the atrocities non-white people face in the U.S. Trump, a white man, opposed and propelled his own career by taking the side of people who think the way he does. Demented. Our friend Resist Programming, who broke the story of Sally Hazelgrove cutting black men's locks for promotion of a better future because her brainwashing ways are what counts, shed light on this story and messaged a few rally-goers back and forth. A point I wholeheartedly agree with is when he wrote, interesting in light of many MAGAs complain how they are treated when they wear a MAGA hat in public, yet it doesn't appear this individual received the treatment the MAGA hat wearers expect for themselves, which is quite a hypocrisy. The MAGA crowd picks and chooses which amendments to throw their support behind, like kicking Cap out of the league, or even this man rocking his jersey, in violation of freedom of speech and expression. But when it comes to limiting the sales of a gun and trying to pass stricter laws, background checks, and simply not allowing someone whose name is on the no-fly list, unable to board an airplane in the United States, is allowed to purchase a firearm and ammunition because they scream Second Amendment, Constitution, can't take my guns. Which one is it, y'all? I can't keep up here. Resist Programming also wisely screenshotted a user by the name of A High Fear, an avid Halo player, bragging of his own actions at the rally. I got this dude kicked out. He tried chirping at me, but didn't go so well. Nor did the rally. Trump began with a lie.
So we have 20,000 plus people inside. We just set a new record.
Which wasn't true.
I was just asked a question on whether or not people are still coming in. It doesn't look like it.
The man has been identified and spoke with Resist Programming, so essentially what happened was I was attending the rally in my Cap jersey, ended up sitting behind the dude who tweeted about me, referring to A High Fear, who we just mentioned. I couldn't help but laugh because frankly, it's that or cry, and the absolutely crazy things being said by Bob Kroll and the My Pillow guy. This dude turns around and starts yelling at me, saying he ought to knock me out. I simply smiled, looked him in the eyes, winked, and said, I dare you. So naturally, he goes running and crying to the security guard nearby, the large man you see on my right in this picture. The guard asks what I did wrong, and he complains about how I laughed, and the guard literally told him to sit down and that I'm doing nothing wrong. They essentially told me I've been uninvited to the event. They even said they understand I didn't do anything, but that they were just following the direction of those above them and were polite and professional. Furthermore, this idiot warmed up the crowd.
We're going to say Merry Christmas again, and we are saying Merry Christmas again.
Minnesota is the home state to Ilhan Omar, one of many Trump targets. In the past, hasn't gone well. Ilhan is an American of Somali descent. Yet here we are, in her home state, getting this treatment.
Representative Omar has a history of launching virulent anti-Semitic screeds, whether you like it or not. She said the U.S. support for Israel is all about the Benjamins. She said that pro-Israel lawmakers have an allegiance to a foreign country.
We have a disgraceful housing discrimination, trust fund baby, corrupt, impeachable, racist, leaving people to die, still not reuniting families, disobeying the Constitution, making a mockery of the Oval Office president. If you have not registered to vote, please do so. Your voice counts as much as it ever has.